Hello and welcome to the Plans and Plot Twists podcast. I'm Nat.
And I'm Kimmy.
So what's our podcast about?
We navigate the chaos, laughs, and unexpected turns of adulthood without instructions.
From friendships, careers and relationships.
Little everyday messes that nobody warns you about. We talk it all.
Honest and always relatable.
And if you ever felt like everyone else has it figured out,
Spoiler! They don't.
This is your safe space to remind you life's messy, unpredictable, but it's totally okay.
And today we're going to dive into friendships. But first, hey Kimmy.
Hey Nat.
How you doing?
Good. It's been a great week. Cold though. It has been blustery. I don't know where this Baltic wind has come from, but it has been quite chilly in London.
Yeah. I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for summer.
How would you describe this week for you?
Good. No complaints.
If you had one word to describe it.
Work's been busy, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Busy with social plans. I feel like I'm emerging out of a cocoon. I'm doing social things, but it does make you tired when you've not seen it.
Right? The winter bears that do that. I think
Yeah,
in
bears
another
do that.
maybe in another lifetime we were bears.
Maybe. But Christmas was really busy, and then I was just like, I cannot. So January, February, I didn't do much. Let's do pit and peaks of the week.
Let's start with a negative.
Oh, okay. Negative first and then positive.
Pitfall would probably be the unpredictable weather. Because one minute you're like, oh, it's hot. Then the next minute you're like, I need a jacket, a scarf, I need a hat, gloves. The highlight would probably be getting to see friends. And also, daylight savings is getting lighter.
It is getting lighter, finally. It's coming.
It's coming.
The summer is coming. One thing that I'm loving at the moment, I am loving the light. I do believe that we are all plants. So I'm like, oh my God, sunlight. And it's not dark at like 5 o'clock, and that's lovely. One thing that's really annoyed me, and it's annoyed me for a while now, but something really got to me this week. Why is there no phone signal in King's Cross? I am not joking. It really got to me the other day because I was trying to listen to like new music, so I didn't have it like downloaded on my Spotify, so it wasn't available offline. And I tried to like change the song, but there's just there's just no signal around there. So my phone's just like no, and it really got to me because I was really enjoying the music. And I was just like, why is there never any signal? Like, I know there's like something to do with like cell towers, but oh my God, fix it. London, fix your signal. Spend far too much time in that area to have no signal every time I go outside. Does my head in.
Must be like a blind spot
so.
somewhere, isn't it? Yeah.
I think so. But like, apparently there's a whole thing that London doesn't have enough like cell towers for the amount of people.
Yeah.
It's just new music.
K-pop.
It wasn't actually K-pop this time, but I do love a bit of K-pop. So this week we're going to dive into all things friendship, and I wanted to start off with some facts, which is my favourite thing. I love a fact. So I wanted to give you some friendship facts, Kimmy. So did you know that friendship isn't just emotional, it's actually biological, and friendships have a direct effect on our bodies and our brains. Chemicals such as oxytocin, often called love hormones, isn't just for relationships, it's also released when we're around our friends. Dopamine and endorphins. So dopamine is a happy hormone that's linked with rewards, motivation, and mood regulation, and endorphins help to reduce stress. Mix that all together and you've got a lovely, warm, fuzzy feeling you get when you're around your friends. I also love the phrase chosen family, and research suggests that friendships can be just as important as family for emotional well-being, and in adulthood, sometimes even more so. It's especially true for people that don't live nearby their family or don't have a strong family support. And those with strong platonic friendships are less likely to suffer with depression, and confiding in a close friend can reduce your chance of a heart attack. So you're welcome. I'm here to make you healthy. Loss has chemical effects, so the drop in dopamine and the endorphins leave people having feelings of grief, needing time to heal from the loss, something that's often overlooked. All in all, friendships are great. Friends reduce our stress, they reduce loneliness, they increase resilience, and they shape our brains, health, and our lives. So how would you describe your friendship groups? Are they big, small? How have they come about in different areas of your life?
In college, I would have one big group. But I think as we grow older, we lean towards those small clusters of group because we want that depth and quality rather than quantity. And how they came about, I think, so through uni, through work, friends of friends. And I mean, I have one school friend that's known me since I was 13. And then I have ones that I made in my 20s, and like they're still figuring out like what's life, what's a pension. At that time, just had no idea what a pension. What is a pension? Yeah, and then I think the big shocker in life was still making friends now. In like it was like in the early 30s, still making friends as you go along in life, and then you realize, hold on a minute, these are high quality friends. And before it used to be a mix. I used to have a mix of boys and girls, but now mostly it's females, just mostly females. I think because we gossip better as well, and even it'd be like, I'll ask like my partner, for example, he'll be like, oh, did you know Bob and Nancy broke up? Tell us the details. Oh, but no, I didn't ask them. We need to know what, where, when, how, like what happened, who did it, did anyone cry, did Bob cry? Like we need to know.
I agree. I completely agree. Like men aren't very good at gossiping at all,
We
and they
need
just
the
be
tea.
like, oh, don't know. Oh, I don't really care. But they do, because when I come home with like absolute tea,
Then you
husband
wanna know.
fucking loves it. He's like, he's into it. But then when I'm there, like, you go find me, so you go source the tea this time. He cannot bring the high quality tea that I can bring. So I agree.
Exactly.
I think I'm similar in. I seem to have like small clusters. I seem to walk around in kind of groups of like 3s and 4s, and like some of them are like, especially when it comes to like my very, very close friendships, they're like very like tiny little pockets of people, and then like I've got groups that are like a little bit more kind of spread out and whatnot. And I've got my childhood best friend is still my best friend, so we've known each other since we were 7, but she's the only person I'm really in contact with from school. But I don't live now near where I grew up, and I think that makes a big difference. And friendship groups from uni, I've still got 2 of my uni housemates, still 2 of my closest friends, and then a couple of other kind of uni friends as well. I believe that like, especially at school and uni, it was like these, you can find your friendships and that's going to be it. And then like you're not going to meet anyone else, or like you'll have work friends, they're not going to be like friends, but like one of my closest friends I met through work, and we haven't worked together for like 3 years, maybe 4 years now, but she's still one of my closest friends. So, and then obviously meeting you, we met through our partners, because they started playing football together. But that's a big web, because like your fiance used to work with my best friend's husband, and then they all started playing football together. And then now our kind of like wider friendship group is like a mix of like our husband and fiance's friends and like the girls, and then that's kind of splintered off into like other friends of friends, and then you end up in this kind of like weird spider web. And I remember trying to explain, like, I guess that kind of people, and it's like, how did that person get involved? And you're like, oh, well, they know that person, and that person invited this person, who then invited them, and then they all became friends. And yeah, I think it just evolved. But and like you can't, and it's like, and it is harder to make friends, especially when you move to like a new city. So I'm definitely like grateful for that. But I'm definitely more like, I have like a couple of guy friends that I would probably say like are my guy friends, but I think a lot of my guy friends are just through my husband. And I'd probably say like, I'd probably go in a group with them less than like girls. They said, you want the tea, you want the gossip. Not saying that I don't love my guy friends. You're great. But if you could up the quality of your tea, that would be better. So yeah, I think I'm a bit more female led, but I also went to an all girls school, so I don't know if that plays a part.
Yeah, me too. I went to all girls school, so maybe
I
that's
don't know
why.
if you just then like, you're just naturally around more females, so you just gravitate to female friendships a bit more. Do you believe that you have to have friends for like different occasions?
Yes. I think it's with, for example, there are friends that you probably, let's just say, you have a book club with, and you just talk about books. But would you call them at 10 p.m. to go to a bar? Probably not, because they just want to read. And there might be friends that, hey, we want to have wine, we want to have whatever, and then they're just completely different. There might be friends that you have brunch with and coffee with, and then you don't go out like clubbing. Yeah, I think that's how friendships are.
Yeah, I agree. There are some things that you just like don't talk to some people about, or like you don't. Not in like a bad way.
Yeah,
I know what you mean, but like,
it's not like
you have like a gym friend, and then you have a friend that just doesn't
like the gym.
Like, why would you?
Yeah,
why would
it's not like your friend is lacking something. It's just that it's kind of like a toolbox. Like you have in the nicest way, to be like, this is the tool I'm using today.
You're a spanner.
And you're a spanner.
You're my spanner. Do you feel like you change in your friendship groups? Like, do you have different roles within friendships and different friendship groups?
I think yes and no. Mostly yes, because I feel like we are all, basically you make friends in different areas or eras in your life. And for example, you have the uni friend, the childhood friend, the work friend, and they are different. Same book, different cover. So different editions of yourself. And I think that's how you would describe, you're still the same person, you're just slightly different. Maybe for a work friend, maybe you won't tell them all the nitty gritty details. But with your childhood friend, you tell them, they know you like inside out, from they can watch you go potty, or say I'm different with my family. I can be a brat with my family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they just put up with my, I don't know.
I'm definitely a brat when I go home. Well, I'm told I'm more like teenager-like.
By your mum or dad, or both?
No, my husband tells me that. He says he sees a change in me. Like, with like our friendship, you're the organizer, and I just turn up, and I'm gonna have a great time. Except for the other week when I had to organize something, and I found that really difficult. But I also have friends where like I'm more of a organizer in that circle of people. But you're like, you're very hot and you're very on it. You're like, all right, let's go, let's get this in the diary.
Yep.
It's nice not being that person to every part of my friendship, because I'd be tired.
Yeah.
But I definitely see it in like other friendship groups where I'm the one that's like, okay, guys, dinner reservation, we got it sorted, like off we go. Where you're like that for our group.
Yes.
So I definitely see that. I think the silliness, like my childhood best friend sees a whole different side to me. Like we bring out a whole different side in each other, and like I can tell that her husband just is exhausted by the end of the, like if I go visit her, and he's just like, God, that was like a whole different level with her, because I feel like she's kind of like trudging into more like she's more like a sister to me now.
Yeah.
So like it's just a whole different thing, but we just like, it's like we just kind of like fuse together, like our minds fuse together.
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, I know we're being really annoying, but I do not care. I'm having the best time.
And that's what's important.
As long as your friendships, regardless of what they look like, as long as they bring something and they don't take any, well, they can take a bit, but as long as they don't take your energy and they add to your energy, then you're doing a good job.
Yes, exactly. Always surround yourself with people with positive, great energy, and that just makes you want to be like your authentic self and also like a better person.
For sure, for sure. If you don't feel like you're being yourself, you have to play up or whatever. Get them off. Get rid of it. No, bye-bye. How do you feel when your friendship groups mix? So I was kind of thinking around like when you have like big birthday parties, or more recently, you had my hen do.
Yes.
And that is a bringing of lots of different people together.
Yes. How did you feel at first?
Terrified, because like whilst like most people knew each other, going away together or like going to like a party or a big event where you say hi to each other, maybe you have a 5-minute conversation, maybe you do not even speak to each other, is a very different situation to having all of you in a house for the weekend and doing activities. So that I was slightly nervous. But everyone got on really well. There were so many different personalities and like you said, different parts of my life, where I had like my old housemates there who were like very, very high energy. But I also had like old work friends who are introverted. It was like a whole spectrum of my life. And it was definitely, God, are they all going to like just hate each other? But everyone got on well.
Yeah.
It's like those situations. Even if you're not having the best time, you're not going to tell the bride. And you're going to, I kind of believe that you should just be like, suck it up and get on with it.
It's kind of like what I mentioned before, is all the different eras in your life coming together into one room. And you're like, oh my goodness, like that's the party era, that's the like chilled area, that's the work area, all come into one room. And it's all different parts of you in that person. This could be chaos, or it could be great. And also when you see like, people just get along, you're like, this is great. I'm having the best time. So
people got on so well at my hen do that I had to change the seating plan for the wedding because I was like, if they sit together at the wedding, they're going to get on like too well and it's going to be like too much. So I actually changed the seating plan based on
wow. So you had a set plan and then you changed it again.
So you have like the family tables and then like I had like the bridesmaids and the groomsmen tables. So when you got to the friends tables, I put people together and then I was like, those two just got on too well. And it was like, they were like fueling each other. They're going to both end up like way too drunk and way too overexcited. And I was like, I'm just going to put them on separate tables and shuffle it around slightly in like the nicest possible way. I meant that in a lovely way,